Hello, this is Coach Lydia Knight, and we are ending eating disorders and freeing women from every cage. And freedom is being able to have real and robust and super useful coping skills outside of this cycle with food or body that has nothing to do with coping skills. So let's break this down. There's this myth that if you just have the right coping skills and if you cope with life and everything happening in the right way, and I'll put that in quotes, then you won't turn to food for numbing or comfort or for coping, that you've got to find some other way to cope so that you can not go to food anymore. And the truth is that this myth actually makes the problem worse, because when you are right there face to face with the food and you have the idea of like, well, unless I have some other or better way to cope, then I'm powerless against this food, then of course you're gonna believe that and go in that same old pattern. Versus on the side of freedom, when you realize that your coping skills had nothing to do with your struggle with food. And when you know exactly what was causing the problem, exactly how to fix it in the moment, so that you can feel wonderful and free and not have that pull toward the food, then you actually get to use your coping skills for things that really applies to. Coping skills are important for all sorts of beautiful areas of life, but you are empowered in the moment with food, and you can use your coping skills where it actually matters, and you realize that they're not the same thing, that it wouldn't have mattered how amazing your coping skills were. It would have never translated into all of a sudden, now that you've coped with everything perfectly, then your relationship with food is fixed. Those things are not connected. So being free of that myth means you actually get to have and develop and enjoy coping skills with where it actually counts and actually matters in life. So for your next step to freedom, go to lifewithlydia.com.